All right, welcome back to another one of our film reviews. Today we are talking once again about Bears rookie phenom, fifth-round Jim Austin Booker and his performance to ramp up his preseason. He didn't light up the stat sheet, but he was just as impactful, and even more so in some other preseason games, and we've got a great set of clips that can highlight just that. As always, if you appreciate this content, give us a like, give us any comments with any feedback you might have, but without further ado, let's jump right into the film. All right, we're going to open up with a pass rush, and there's Booker right there on the left side of your screen as the right defensive end. It's going to be a stunt. It's going to be a game, as they like to say, that the Bears are running. So you see this defensive tackle right here. He's lined up in a very wide three technique. It's obviously a passing situation, long yardage situation for the Chiefs offense, Bears defense. So this defensive tackle, he's going to work up vertically and then bounce outside right here. Booker's going to start working vertically this direction and then come around this way right here to try and generate pressure. It's a common stunt. It's a common game. Everybody runs it. But again, folks, I want you guys to watch Booker right here. His next level athleticism, folks, it flies off the page. He's playing at a different speed than everybody else. He's just a game wrecker. Let's check it out. All right, we get the snap. Right there, we can see defensive tackle and Booker working vertically to start. They get into their game right there, comes around. Booker wrecks shop, helps pressure the quarterback. I want you to focus on just the destructive impact that Booker has, right? Right here, when he steps here and jab steps, he does a little spin move. He literally throws the guard down, basically completely discombobulates the center as well. Like, just look at all this chaos he causes in his wake right there. Just completely just creates a mash of humanity. And this is what Booker brings. Even when he doesn't get the sacks, and we've seen it this preseason, like against the Bills, for example, he can light up and be very productive. But even when he doesn't light up the stat sheet, he can destroy opposing offenses. Again, great hit on the quarterback. Because right here, this quarterback, he's stepping up in the pocket. He thinks he's going to have an easy throw downfield. And then right there, heat-seeking missile delivers him with a good, clean, fundamental hit. No penalties there. Look at this technique. Boom. You talk about no penalties, not too low, not too high, not touching the face mask. This is perfect up front, and guess what it causes? Bad throw, incomplete pass. This is what Booker can bring even outside the sacks, even outside the big plays. It's just causing chaos for opposing offenses, and I think plays like this are another reason Bears fans should be excited by the emergence of Austin Booker.
Yeah, Nick, and another reason people should be excited, and you see it here on this pass rush, Austin Booker has gotten better all throughout the preseason. Lowest grade is a 48. Then he gets into the 73.6, 77.7 pass rushing grade, ending it on the finale of this game versus Kansas City, an 82.5 pass rushing grade by Austin Booker. He's growing. He's showing that he belongs. The doubts about his size or weight are unfounded, and this guy truly is a very good player for the Chicago Bears.
All right, going to a pass rush situation where Booker, of course, makes his money. There he is lined up in a really wide 5 technique. I'd almost call that a 7 technique. You may call that a wide 9. You'll hear that terminology sometimes when you got a defensive lineman this wide. And the only reason you've got an edge rusher this wide is because you love this one-on-one matchup. You think your guy is more athletic than their guy. You think that's a total mismatch. It is. Let's watch Booker absolutely embarrass number 64 here. All right, there's a snap. You can see Booker get into him, beat him inside. Clean victory right there. This is outstanding. And look, this is what you should do, right? If you're a starting quality caliber pass rusher, which Booker is, you should embarrass left tackles in the preseason. That's what you should do. And that's exactly what Booker does here. I love the fact he uses a dead leg right here near the top. See how he kind of slows it down right there? That forces this left tackle as he's kick sliding. A lot of younger tackles or a lot of tackles that aren't as good, they keep working deeper and deeper and deeper like you see right there. It opens up the inside. Booker does a nice swim move, pressure on the quarterback. This is really, really good work. And we talk about his speed to power before, right? His ability to use his incredible speed to threaten left tackles and then go to power where he can use his length and strength to get pressure on the quarterback. We talked about his spin move and his ability to cause chaos. Now we're starting to see him just beat left tackles cleanly just like this. He is the total package as a pass rusher. Everyone knows right now that he was a steal for the Bears, undeniably so, but now we're seeing a complete package emerge from Austin Booker, which of course is even better news for the Bears. Let's take a look at it from the wide copy right here. You can see how wide he is, gets in a little dead leg, beats him inside, pressure on the quarterback. Now look, quarterback does a nice job, right? He fights through the pressure, delivers the ball down the field. But over the course of a season, over the course of a game, winning reps like this will get you a lot of sacks, get you a lot of quarterback hits, get you a lot of turnovers, beat a lot of good teams. You think Jared Goff can handle this all game? You think whoever plays quarterback for the Vikings can handle this? You think Jordan Love can handle this? No, sir. Right? This is pressure in your face. There's not a quarterback alive that can handle that all game long, all season long. I think the Bears have to be really excited by what Austin Booker's bringing to their defense. All right, going with the running game now. There is Booker right there. Once again, left side of your screen at right defensive end. The Bears are going to get a little creative up front defensively. They're going to slant Booker inside. Right here, you can see he's lined up as a 5 technique on the outside shoulder of the tackle. Normally, that means you're going to be the C-gap defender, but this time the Bears are going to bring some pressure off the edge here. They're going to bring a blitzer off the edge here to be the C-gap defender. Booker's going to jump inside and play the B gap right here. And this is where Booker's just speed and athleticism is so incredible, right? Because he's so fast, because he's so explosive, he basically causes just total mass confusions up front by the Chiefs offensive line, and Booker ends up making a huge negative play here. Let's check it out. All right, there's a snap. You can see the Bears up front. They're slanting to the defensive left, the offensive right there. You can see Booker just flash right through the offensive line. Great speed and athleticism. Breakdown when he sees the running back. Makes a nice tackle. That's a good running back too, Carson Steele. He's kind of a good phenom there for the Chiefs. Really good play there by Booker. Nice TFL. But let's watch how his speed and athleticism just causes chaos. So right here, this left tackle really should work up to the next level, maybe work out. And this left guard here should have picked up Booker. But because he's so fast, he's basically past everybody before anything can happen. And when you're this athletic, this disruptive, it just freaks out offensive linemen. As a former offensive lineman, I can tell you, when this happens right here, you're taught to, hey, just keep working up. No longer your responsibility anymore. But when you deal with an athlete this good, this long, this quick, this explosive, it just screws up your mind. And you can see 72 here doesn't block anybody, right? Because again, he knows, hey, I can let Booker go, but because of all the chaos, all the disruptive forces that Booker is causing, it completely causes so much befuddlement, ends up just being a chaotic play for the Chiefs offense, great play for the Bears defense. Let's look at it from the wide copy right here. Look how fast Booker is right there. Look at that. That's awesome stuff. Gets through, makes the play. Elite level stuff here from Austin Booker. And this is where I think the Bears will benefit from using him. They'll be able to be more creative with stuff like this on the backside, bringing more exotic blitzes, bringing more slants, causing more chaos for opposing offenses, and Booker's a reason why. All right, sticking with the running game, there's Booker right there, once again at right defensive end, the left side of your screen right there. For the Chicago Bears, he's lined up in a 5 technique just on the outside shoulder of the left tackle right there. And the Chiefs are going to run a just kind of power sort of concept. They're going to get everybody down blocking, working inside this direction right here. Center blocking back. They're going to have the left guard pull and kick out the end man on the line of scrimmage. And they're going to have the left tackle do what I call an anchored down technique. He's going to try and secure this gap here, then work out here on Austin Booker. Folks, I want you guys to watch Booker here. Here's what's really impressive. And this is something that when you watch his performance against the Kansas City Chiefs, it really was exciting. Booker wasn't blocked by anybody all game long. No one could contain him. He fought through every single block. And even though he doesn't make the play here, right, you end up seeing number 30 lined up at the line of scrimmage. He blows this play up. It was 4th and short for a big loss. Great stop for the Bears defense. Even though he doesn't make the play here, he's so explosive and so talented, he probably would have anyway, even if his buddy didn't. Let's check it out. All right, there's a snap. You can see the Chiefs up front. They're working back. The left guard pulling around. You can see Booker right there engaging against that left tackle who's doing that anchor down technique. And he blows right by him like he's nothing. And this is what gets me really excited about Austin Booker. He doesn't make the play here, right? Doesn't show up on the stat sheet. 30 flies through. He makes the big TFL. He gets his stat sheet. And look, great job by 30, obviously. Great work. But look at Booker. He's right there too, folks. He's there to help make the play. He's there to help clean up. He is unblockable. And I understand it's preseason. I understand it's a lot of backups. But that's what gets me excited. Good players should dominate lesser players. This is what I would expect from, say, Montez Sweat against the Chiefs backups. And Booker's performing that same way. That's what gets me so excited. It's not just that he's doing good against the backups in preseason. It's not that's just he's productive against them. It's the fact that he makes them look so stupid and silly. He's playing at a different speed, right? This left tackle right here basically just get a wimpy little arm bar and that's it, and Booker's gone. His production is outstanding, but his performance in terms of how he beats block is just as impressive.
Yeah, Nick, when we talk about impressive, we're talking about Austin Booker. One thing every draft pundit came out and said about him is too small, probably not going to hold up well in the run defense game. And time again this preseason, Booker has showed up as a run defender and proved everybody wrong. These grades aren't going to really jump off the page as you as crazy as his pass rush grades, because this guy is a pure pass rush freak, and you can't really compare to that. But you see the first game against the Texans, 46.5 run defense grade, and he consistently starts getting better and better at 62.7, 66.5, and 68.6 to cap it off. He's very adequate in the run defense game, something that everybody would seem said that would seem to be a problem for him. He is showing that he will be just fine in the run defense game for the Bears.
All right, let's go back to the run game, and there's Booker right there, of course, that left defensive end. That I guess you'd call that a 7 technique, maybe another wide 9 technique. It's kind of a really long distance there. We call it a 7 technique because his tight end / H-back, he's kind of on the outside shoulder of him. Again, really wide. You could call that a wide 9, maybe a wide 7, but regardless, he is the edge defender here. And this is just going to be a downhill running scheme for the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to get blockouts there on the right tackle on defensive end, double team inside, working him to the next level. We're going to get the left guard right here, base block here. We're going to get left tackle, base blocking there on Booker. We're going to get the tight end to insert as well to lead the way by whatever linebacker threatens. And it's going to be just a downhill running scheme right here for the running back. Very simple, ordinary kind of concept here for the Chiefs. I want you guys to focus on Booker, right? Again, he's got outside contain. This left tackle is going to base him out like this, right? Kind of standard stuff. Focus on Booker's effort, his attitude. Even though it's a running play, he still wants to be productive. Let's check it out. All right, there's a snap. You can see the double teams inside from the Kansas City Chiefs. You can see left guard, base blocking, left tackle, base blocking, right tackle, base blocking, tight end, H-back number 12, inserting. You can see right here, running back doesn't like what he sees there. He cuts back, and guess who's there to meet him, even though he's on the backside, not really part of the play? Austin Booker there to help clean it up. That's really nice. Again, is it a huge impact? Is it a highlight play? No, but it's the effort. It's the intensity. It's just keeping working through, taking your responsibilities, doing your job, and then finding the ball carrier and helping getting him on the ground. This is one of the elements from young players that sometimes you don't see, right? Because a lot of times in the preseason, there's so much going on. They're just trying to keep track of their assignments. But a lot of times, football, especially on defenses, listen, just get to the ball. Help make the play. Be a good team player, finish tackles. And that's exactly what we get from Booker here. It's the little things we're starting to see now, too. He's got the pass rushing skills. We know that. He can be a disruptive force for opposing offenses. We've highlighted that all preseason. Now he's handling the little things, the effort, the intensity, getting to the ball carrier, helping with the assisted tackle. Another great play here from Booker.
Yeah, Nick, and when you see Booker, what he's doing here is he's getting in, helping make tackles, and that's something he's done all season as far as the tackling department. All preseason, he really has been a consistent tackler, and that's something that is very hard to do because PFF penalizes missed tackles very harshly. You look at Montez Sweat, this is a guy last season with his games with the Bears, weeks 9 through 18. He had a 67.9 tackling grade, which is very so-so, but he had one bad game, 33.4 in there, really dropped his grade down tremendously. Booker, on the other hand, I know it's just preseason, but we can only go off of what we have. He has had a tremendously consistent tackling grade all preseason, getting him all the way up to a 77.4 tackling grade. This is what you want. This is kind of a necessary here, especially when you're talking run defense, you're talking pass rush. You have to make these tackles if you're in Booker's position, and he has done just that.
All right, we're going to end on my favorite play from Booker from the Bengals preseason matchup. Obviously, that was a little while ago now, but this play really jumped out at me, and I want to really highlight this. This is going to be another pass rush long yardage situation. You can see Booker right there. He's in a wide 7, wide 9 technique, whatever you want to call it. And it's going to be another stunt up front here for the Bears. This defensive tackle is going to work vertically this inside right here before working out. Booker's going to attack this direction before looping around. But again, I want you guys to watch Booker and just the speed he plays at, the athleticism he highlights. It's like a man among boys here, watching him play against backups in the preseason, which is a great sign for his future. Let's check it out. All right, there's a snap. You can see the defensive tackle and Booker right there get vertically into their pass rush game. And then right there, they go into their stunt. This defensive tackle works outside. Booker's working around right here. And look, the Bengals offensive line, they do their job. They pick it up there. They do a solid job handling the stunt. They're professionals too. They have professional coaches. And 62, Matt Lee for the Bengals, we've talked about him before. He's a really nice player. But I want you guys to watch Booker here. I'm going to play the entire play just without stopping here. Watch the speed and the athleticism and the size, power, everything. It's like a man among boys. Watch him work around. He gets picked up, comes off, boom, delivers a shock. Look at the speed and the effort he plays at compared to everybody else. It's like watching a 5-star athlete in high school just on an ordinary field. He just looks bigger, stronger, better than everybody. And I get it, when you're as long as he is and as athletic, it can kind of seem that way on tape. But if you just watch the play just in its continuation, he just looks better. And look, I get it, it's the preseason, but still, these are professional athletes. I'm looking at it from the wide copy right here. Watch at the speed and effort he plays at compared to everybody else. It's next level. He covers more ground. He's more explosive, just more powerful, longer. It's an incredible thing to watch him play football. And I think over the course of his career for the Bears, I think we'll appreciate how good he is. Coming out of college, there's some question mark about his consistency, about his ability to develop and become an all-around football player. And we've highlighted in this film review that he has very quickly become a complete athlete for the Chicago Bears as an edge defender. But if you just watch him play and just forget all the detail stuff and just look at him, he's a special prospect. The Bears clearly got a massive hidden round gem here in Austin Booker.